Yo, it's Matt again. I just want to tell you about healing, and not running away from our pain or anything bad that is in our soul or body, but facing it directly head on, um, and seeing God in the midst of that, wanting to heal us of it. And sometimes we hate we hate it. Like, we get sick and tired of it. We come to the end of our rope. We come to rock bottom, and we find Jesus there. And we, with all of our heart, don't want this thing. And we find God's power ministering away these obstacles, these bad things, whatever it may be. His power is always wanting to succor us, to minister to us, because he loves us. He wants to see us healthy and whole. And like I said in my last video, when I'm standing under this light in bush, actually a tree. It's funny, I called it a bush in the last video. It's actually a tree, a bushy tree. Um, yeah, it kind of looks like a bush floating in the sky. That's funny. But where it might seem like everything is dark, kind of like around that bush, like we see the light of God, this trickle of light. We get locked into that, and we're like, okay, like we're pushing aside with the full weight of our being at times. Like, we don't want this darkness. Like, we're hating the darkness. Anything that has to do with darkness, we're hating it. We're just like, hey, I don't want this anymore. I don't want this pain. I don't want this and that. And I want to be comforted. Like, God, like, I love you so much. And we can comfort ourselves too with his comforts and that we end up experiencing, because he's always there. And he's always wanting to comfort us. And as we become aware of it, we partner with him in the renewal, healing of our souls in time, the unraveling of eternity from within us. We are experiencing his finished work, his eternal finished work in time. And yes, it's already finished, but the unraveling happens through our willing participation as we awaken, as we desire this, seek for him with all of our heart. We become broken and desperate in things, like in certain ways, and not in like a religious manner, but more so like, maybe at times it could be a little bit religious, but he still sees through that. And so we're not nitpicking ourselves in that sense, but we do want to end up adopting the right mindset that yes, it is finished, and that we don't need to beg from him because he has his arms wide open. He's already did everything, but he's walking us through this life, and he's partnering with us, partnering with him, revealing to us his compassion and how he wants to help us and everything. And we come into this deep place of trust the more he shows us his character and how good he is. And we're like, wow, like, you actually did this. You actually want to manifest this for me. You want to manifest this for me. You want to walk and talk and go line by line through everything where I was hurt in life. You actually want to counsel me. You want to do everything. And we trust him, and we hear him, and we're not running away from him, but we're facing our pain head on. We're facing these things, these bad things head on, and seeing his light in there. And he is unraveling it from within us, undoing what was undoing us. He's convincing us of our righteousness where we thought we were unrighteous, our purity where we thought we were unpure, our friendliness where we thought we were unfriendly and that he wasn't our friend. We thought he was angry with us, and he shows us, hey, I've always been happy with the true you I know you to be. He's showing us our identity in the midst of where we were broken and thinking that we were not what he really ultimately says that we are. He's convincing us of that truth, and that happens as we see Jesus in our pain, in bad things, in heartbreak and devastation, or whatever, even light bad things. But yes, he's always there, sticking closer than a brother, wanting to minister to this to us, not running away. He's not saying, ew, gross, look at that nastiness of that person, and nitpicking us about it. He's like, I see the real person, and maybe there's a little bit of sludge on them, maybe there's a little bit of dust. I want to wipe it off them. I want to burn it off them with my all-consuming fire of love. But Jesus and Holy Spirit's love for us, in us, around us, and through us, consuming us, and doing away with the dross, doing away with the things that they've already stripped from us on the cross, in an outside of time way, which has swallowed up all time, all space, and all matter. And we experience this as we hear that good news that has happened, or we just hear about Jesus. Like, he is the good news. Everything is in him. Everything fits together in him. What's true about him is now made true about us, in our humanity, in his humanity. We're filled full with the Godhead, same way that he is. And this is ultimately what we're experiencing, the truth about us. Like, we're experiencing the truth about him, and that we're totally whole. We're totally whole, and it manifests sometimes even instantly, but sometimes healing is a gradually unraveling of this stuff in our day-to-day experiences with him. Sometimes, it can happen, the healing can happen very quickly, in a matter of time too, in a couple days and stuff like that. But anyway, I love you guys. Until next time, Matt, peace. I love you. I love you. I love you.